Hey, welcome to the Beers Jack of Barbecue. Check out this Mangalista pork chops we cooked. Hey, I'm Craig, the man behind the camera's Jack. Yes, I said Mangalista because I listened to it about 12 times on how to say it. But basically what they're saying on the website is it's like the Kobe beef, but it's for pork. I know they say there's some other porks are that way too, but this is supposed to be a higher fat content. So picks them up. The farm is actually only about an hour and 15 minutes away from where we live. So it's in Lititz, Pennsylvania. It's called Elizabeth Farms. Purchased these myself just to try them out. I heard it from a buddy who had them. Said about you got to try them out. So I figured we'd show them on the channel. They do actually, you can order online. They have it shipped to you. It's a pretty cool place. These pigs are got these woolly hair in a sense. They run free. There's 250 acres where they live on, between mud and woods. And I was at the farm, like I said, to pick up these pork chops. But it seems like a pretty cool place, and hopefully I'm going to really like these because honestly I've never had them before. So looking forward to these cooking on the grill. The other thing, we always show you a nice cutting board from Haley Holmes. Well, we got another one. This one's maple, smaller size, which is kind of what I wanted because we have that big one, which is great, but to do two small pork chops, just need a small cutting board. So perfect. Showing this off, you'll see that in future cooks as well. So looking forward to getting these on the grill. Didn't mention it, but we're on the S&S kettle today. I'm going to run it probably around 400, 425 degrees. Do these probably indirect the whole time. We'll see as it's cooking. I want to check. Run them to 145, and that's going to be it, or just to hit 145. Keep it at a medium since they are what they are. We don't want to overdo them. Like I said, indirect side the whole time. The only thing I covered them with today was just some kosher salt. Being that they're what they are, didn't want to throw a whole lot on them. So a little bit of kosher salt in advance here, and that's going to be it. So we'll see you on the grill. All right, let's get them on. I'm going to probe them here with the small probes for this because they are pretty thin. Like I said, going to go indirect the whole time. Just for guidance here. Probably looking at maybe 100 degrees before we turn them over. But it should be running around 400 to 425 right about now. All right, so one just hit 100, the other one's at 94. But when I flip them anyway, I may hit these over the fire a little bit to add some color to them, depending on what happens this next round. But once it gets to about 135, I'll start, or 120, 130, 135, I'm going to see what I'll do next. All right, so I was hoping to get a little more color on them, but I just checked them, and we're not there. So let's get them on the fire. I'll try to keep the probes in away from the heat so they don't ruin them. But at least lets me keep watching the temperature of these things. So just let them go about a minute aside and I'll probably flip it over. All right, gonna give this another flip. Like I said, just want a little color on these things. I don't want to overdo it, but flames are getting up there. It wasn't a minute, but I wanted to, like I said, I want to keep an eye on these things. They're juicy. Just had fat squirt everywhere. Yeah, well, this will be the last one. Then I'll bring them back off the indirect just for the last few minutes to let them finish off here. This worked out nice. Both at about 138, so it's, or 136, and one just hit 140. Gonna pull them off to the side here. Shut the lid for just a second. Knock that fire down. And I'll watch the temp here, but I'm going to pull them off here shortly. All right, going to pull them off. They're just in the 140s. All right, they're on the cutting board, but we'll see you on the ending. So in the beginning, I had my can cooler yet. It's 96 here in PA today. So as always, cheers. Here we are, end of the cook. 2 Mangalista, if I said that right, I listened to how to say it again. Mangalista pork chops. Like I said, a different type pig, supposed to be like the real high end, a little fattier, almost kind of like your Kobe. Didn't see the fat content like I see in those type things, but looking forward to trying them out. So like I said, this is in Lititz, PA. Went there, bought them myself. They don't even know we're doing this, in fact, for, you know, showing their stuff on here, but it's Elizabeth Farms. Actually, I think it's like I said 6th generation or 5th generation, but these pigs are like 250 acres of free range to run on. It's kind of a cool place. So heard about them, got them, tried them. Like I said, only didn't hit them with kosher salt before they cook, and that was about it. Showing off the new cutting board here. 2 pork chops fit perfectly on here. Let's see what they look like inside and see what they taste like. Well, that was tender. So I said a little bit more fat content, and this does have some fat here. I'm going to try to get a piece off this side here where it's a little bit more meat, so I can taste that better than what the fat is there. Looks like it's cooked right. Wow, that really has some good flavor. Now I do like a little fat, so I know Jack cuts his off more than I do, but I do like a little bit more, and just that kind of that taste. Glad I went to a little bit of searing as well there. Oh, I didn't even mention how we cooked them. So I had it running about 425, indirect, let it get to about 100, flipped them. When I got towards 130, I'm like, they don't have color yet, so I just started putting them over the fire. Got to about 140, pulled them off as quickly as I could. And when they rested, they got just above 145, so perfect. But boy, these taste good. We'll put the links for this farm, like I said, like it's just local to us in Pennsylvania, so we'll show them off a little bit. But hopefully, like we're seeing, subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications, and we'll see you next time.